Hey guys, I'm Shannon with AMRA, and we're down in LaPanza, which is kind of a little bit northeast of San Luis Obispo. And anyway, we're down here at a couple of our AMRA claims, and we're at the campground. We've actually got an outing this weekend, and this is kind of an interesting area. But we've been invited down to a buddy of ours claim, and it's kind of cool. What it is it's a creek basin, and up out of the creek basin there's river rock. So it was obviously a lot deeper, and what we believe is that the ore body here, meaning the quartz vein that deposited all the gold, is from a really long time ago, and that's all eroded away because there's no lode mines here. So anyway, what they've done is they found these benches up out of the creek, sometimes 80 feet in elevation out of the creek, and they've punched through these benches, and they've hit a clay layer in there that is as hard as concrete. As a matter of fact, you'll see we're going to be running little generators and roto hammers to break it up, and then they typically metal detect that with the Gold Monster 1000 from Mine Lab, and they find picker-sized pieces. A lot of fine gold, but nobody has ever ran the 7000. So I brought my GPZ 7000, and these guys have gone in and they've roto hammered a lot of this ground and then spread it. And what we're going to do is come along with the 7000, see if there's any larger pieces, and anyway, and we'll be able to detect some of these holes that are in the bedrock that they haven't chiseled out. So should be pretty interesting, but this will be an interesting video, so we'll get down there and get to this.
This is what, it's got that really red stuff. And then you're right along with this gray clay. This is the ticket. It sticks to it like glue. A lot of stuff comes out of this red stuff, but...
So you think that the fine gold is coming off of this red stuff here?
Yeah, and the gray clay, like, you get that gray clay and it's pretty much impermeable. And it'll just, it's like glue. We call it gold glue.
Huh.
Looks like a shotgun TV.
Of course.
Is the 7000 picking that up?
Yeah.
A little wobble?
Yep. We found it with the 7000. We're using the monster as a pinpointer.
Yeah, pretty much.
It's down there still.
Come on, baby. Don't fail us now.
Something big right there, Rocky.
A little iron scale's kind of going all iron, but that doesn't mean.
No, not necessarily.
Move.
Well, we got it out.
Let's make sure it's not that big guy. Look at.
Oh, nice. There it is right there.
There you go.
Nice flake.
That is a really
Big
nice
flake.
big flatty. That's a big one.
Yeah.
Well, I heard a couple of signals, so maybe
There
there's...
might be more in there, yeah.
And what's really...
usually more.
What's kind of unique about this, guys, is that you can really see the rust on this as well.
It's been down there a long time.
Yeah, probably like 5 or 10 years. What we did, guys, is Jerry came on with the 7000 and he hit it, and then like we were just talking about, is we kind of used the Monster 1000 as a pinpointer, and it worked actually quite well, but hopefully there's another one in here.
Let me balance up here because this ground is super hot.
Holly, look at Shannon.
That's cool. So guys, we're on day 2 here with Travis and Rolly. We're actually out at one of their other claims. It's one of their club claims from Central Coast, I believe. And anyway, this is kind of a unique thing, is it's a big valley here that's full of river rock and gravels. And what they found is a bench that's got some exposed bedrock. So we're going to take the 7000 up there and kind of do like what we did yesterday, and you never know. We'll see what we find. So we'll head up there. Again, day 2 with Travis and Rolly. And this is really unique, guys, because it'll really show you what these guys are working. So the creek bed's down probably 25 feet below us and in elevation, and this is a bench that the old timers, they hit this.
Yeah,
They kind of chased it up.
this area before we touched it was already generally cleared off and just left tailings, and we kind of moved all the tailings back and continue on what they left off. But we believe that they left this bottom clay layer just too hard to deal with, and it's also thinning out, so it is getting towards the end of the bench. It's barren up on these hillsides behind us.
So what you can see, this is basically, this is very hard. It's concretized as well, but this is really more of the slough that came off the top of the hill, and then you get into these other red layers as you go down, which is very, very hard, and it's very hard to pick out. We'll actually give you some close-ups of that. Then you get down into kind of, this is your clay layer down here, Travis.
Yeah, you can see the color change.
Yeah, you can see it right here. It really changes color. And then I'm standing on bedrock. They flipped this little boulder out here that's sitting on bedrock. So we brought that 7000, which should penetrate, a couple of feet into this layer if there's anything big in here.
My biggest so far was 0.9 of a gram.
0.9,
Right,
so
about
almost
where
a gram.
he's standing. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, anyway, we'll hit it and see what happens.
And gold starts from right about here down. This is junk.
So from here down.
Yes.
Okay.
All this fine dirt is just the top slough, and it's worthless.
Okay. Well, anyway, let's give it a shot, see what happens.
This is bedrock. This outcropping here, it comes up, and this is bedrock showing through here.
Still in there.
It is in the bedrock.
Is it? You're so funny.
Well, it better not be a piece of trash.
That's good.
Oh, that's a good sign if it's locked up
It
in
is
that.
up there in the bedrock.
Nug?
Right in there. Good one.
Oh shoot, yeah.
You see it, dude?
Yeah, it's very rusty color right in there, right there. That's it.
Wow, look at that right there.
Oh, it's a 0.3.
That's a nice one there. Let me make sure I don't drop it. Where'd it go? Oh, right there.
Pan, throw that in the pan. Yeah.
There we go.
Wow. Well,
We chased that one a long way.
yeah, I wasn't giving up because it was too good to be true on that bedrock.
Well, guys, we're gonna call it a day. I mean, we've got an outing going on, and we came over here for a little while. But anyway, the reason we shoot these videos is we try to educate you on kind of different techniques and stuff of mining. And Rolly and Travis here, these guys have been doing this a long time out here, and they really got this perfected down. You don't need a big 7,000 like what we were running here, although that big flake that we found was found with the 7,000, and then Trav basically used the 1,000 as kind of the pinpointer. But the whole reason behind this is to teach you guys how to do these things, whether it be desert mining here or in Arizona where you live now, which is a little different ground. It's a lot harder ground down there than it is here, but it would be kind of cool is if you could get this over-regulation bull crap out of the way to where these guys could bring in, maybe a little high-track bobcat and scrape off, what do you think, like 4 inches or something? Pile it up, metal detect it, scrape another 4 inches, metal detect it, pile it up, and then when you guys get the winter rains, run a high banker or something down in the creek bed.
Right off the edge.
Yeah.
Small high banker.
And obviously there's no fish because there's no water or anything like that, but that's just the kind of problem with this whole over-regulation bull crap. And anyway, so we hope you guys enjoy this. We do these short videos. We'll continue to kick them out. We've got some load mining videos and stuff coming up here, I think this summer, if Jerry and I can get back down into the Stacy Nicole mine. So anyway, I'm Shannon, and this is Travis, and we're AMRA. We'll see you guys next time.